your Realtor, David Locke with Locke & Key Associates in Anderson, South Carolina, and I'm here at Apple Dumplin Antique Mall to introduce you to the owner, Lynn Toney. Let's go inside and take a look. Hi, I'm your Realtor, David Locke with Locke & Key Associates, and I'm with my friend Lynn Toney.
Hey, David.
Lynn, thanks for being my guest. And Lynn is the owner of Apple Dumplin Antique Market.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about Apple Dumplin Antique Market. What is it all about?
Great, yes. Well, it's 14,000 square feet of treasure, over 60 dealers, and what's really neat, of course it has antiques, collectibles and gifts, but believe it or not, 1990 is vintage.
I know, that really makes me feel old.
Me too. I got married in 1990.
Oh, wow.
So when I say that, vintage is extremely trendy right now. And so there's a lot of vintage, and we love it because it's a way that you can incorporate so many things. And then we're actually standing right now in what we call our retail gift section. So if you need to come in and get a gift, that's all new merchandise.
And I'm one of Lynn's dealers with my business partner, Patsy Hendricks. So tell us, how did Apple Dumplin get started? Because I know it's been here for years before you were the owner. So tell us a little bit about how it got started.
I will. Well, the previous owner actually is fixing in September to celebrate his 15th birthday. So it has actually been here 13 years before we bought it.
Oh, great.
This was a furniture store on Main Street back in the day. And she decided to make it like a multi-vendor place. And then when she retired, moved back to Florida, we kept it going and just kind of took the great foundation she built and added to it.
So, Lynn, I have known you for years. We went to church together. You used to sell my mother Clinique makeup.
You know I love your mother. She's a great customer.
Everybody loves Mother. But how did you make the transition from makeup to vintage items and antique shop?
Sure. Well, my husband and I needed a hobby because after going to numerous baseball tournaments, cheerleading competitions, supporting our children, on the weekends we were like, what are we going to do? And Greg has always been a big antique buff, history buff, that kind of thing. And then I really love dishes and silver and pretties and things like that. So we started a booth, actually, believe it or not, 9 years ago.
Oh, wow, 9 years ago.
9 years ago. And then when I retired from Clinique, which I loved for many, many years, I wasn't quite old enough to retire, and it came up an opportunity for me to buy it. And so the business, she was moving back to Florida, and I thought, you know what, I would really enjoy that because people, you get to still deal with people, but you still get to deal with, there's always seasons. And I think that this type of business, it's always fun that you decor and aesthetics and things like that.
For sure. Well, how do you like being part of the downtown community?
Oh, I love it. I'm born and bred here in Anderson, as David said earlier, and I know you share that same sentiment. Watching it grow like it is.
It really has.
And downtown is the place to be. And we're right here on Main Street, and we love it. We love being a part of such a just fun community, but also we have a lot of people that come in and visit, just for a day trip.
Oh yeah, this is a great place to come. I mean, it's one of the premier antique shops, and there's so many things, but also it's not a fortune.
Right.
That's what I have found is that you can come here and you can always find something, and there's something for everybody, whether you're old, young, male, female. But I know you're an Anderson native, so if somebody was moving to Anderson, why would you tell them that Anderson is a great place to live?
No, that's such an easy question, yes. Anderson, I tell people that, first of all, we're right smack in the middle of Atlanta and Charlotte. And what's great about that is you can get to the mountains, you can get to the beach. Downtown Greenville is a mere,
33 miles from here.
Exactly. So if you want to go over for dinner or a show, it's easy. But Anderson has that tight-knit community. It's a great place to raise your family. And we have a great lake, a lot of activities. So, I mean, I might be a little partial, but it's a great place to live.
Well, we're both natives, but we chose to stay here and could have gone anywhere.
We could have.
Lynn, thank you for being my guest.
Oh, I've enjoyed it.
And if you are in downtown Anderson, make sure to come by the Apple Dumplin Antique Mall. And again, I'm your Realtor, David Locke with Locke & Key Associates.